know the book Little Women, right? The heartwarming story of the four March sisters, Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy. It's a classic, a story about family, love, and finding your own path. But what if I told you the author Louisa May Alcott never even wanted to write it? And the real story behind the book is far more complex and, honestly, a little heartbreaking than the one we all know and love. Louisa, much like her famous character Jo March, was a firecracker. She was a tomboy, a rebel, and fiercely independent. She called herself the father of the family and worked tirelessly from a young age to support her parents and sisters. She wrote what she called blood and thunder stories, thrillers filled with spies, revenge, and cross-dressing heroines. That was her passion. It was exciting, it paid the bills, and it was hers. Then one day in 1867, her publisher, Thomas Niles, came to her with an idea. He said, "Louisa, I think you should write a book for girls." Louisa was horrified. A girl's book? She found the idea dreadfully dull. She famously wrote in her journal, "Never liked girls or knew many except my sisters. But our queer plays and experiences may prove interesting, though I doubt it." She turned him down, flat out. But her father, Bronson Alcott, a philosopher who was brilliant but terrible with money, kept pushing her. The family was, as usual, in debt. So with a heavy heart and a great deal of reluctance, Louisa agreed. She churned out the first part of Little Women in just 10 weeks, complaining the entire time that it was moral pap for the young. She didn't think anyone would like it. She was just doing it for the money, to save her family from financial ruin once again. And then the unexpected happened. The book was a smash hit, an overnight sensation. Girls across America fell in love with the March sisters. They saw themselves in Meg's dreams of love, Jo's literary ambitions, Beth's quiet kindness, and Amy's artistic flair. The publisher immediately demanded a sequel. This is where the story takes a turn. Readers were obsessed with one question: who will Jo marry? They overwhelmingly wanted her to end up with her best friend, the boy next door, Laurie. But Louisa resisted. Jo was her, and in her heart, Louisa never wanted to marry. She once said, "I am more than half persuaded that I am a man's soul put by some freak of nature into a woman's body." Forcing Jo into a conventional marriage felt like a betrayal of her own spirit. So in an act of what she called perversity, she refused to marry Jo to Laurie. Instead, she has Laurie marry the younger sister, Amy. And then, to satisfy her readers' desperate need for a wedding, she created Professor Bear, a much older, less glamorous German professor. It was her little rebellion, her way of saying, "You wanted a wedding? Fine, here's a wedding, but it will be on my terms, and it won't be the fairy tale you imagined." Louisa May Alcott became a literary superstar, but she always felt trapped by the